students of class 9. Today we are going to discuss about the topic that is significance and reasons for inclusion of fundamental rights. Yes. So in the first video we have discussed about what are the rights, what are the six fundamental rights, what are the duties. Okay, we also read about the sources, the origin of the uh, fundamental rights. Yes, and we have also discussed that in which part, like part 3. Yes, articles from 12 to 35. Yes, so these things we have already discussed. So today we will discuss that what are the significance, means importance of fundamental rights. Okay, and why they are included in constitution. So when we will understand the significance, the importance of fundamental rights, these, the importance of fundamental rights will just guide us that their inclusion in constitution is essential. So that's why we have just included these fundamental rights into our constitutions. Yes, so let's begin the first significance of fundamental rights, the first importance of fundamental right, that is fundamental rights were included in the constitution because they were considered essential for an individual all-round development. Yes, we have discussed it that for an all-round development, humans are being provided fundamental rights. It also ensures the dignity and respect of an individual. Okay, so and if such things it gives, definitely the social progress will be occurred. Okay, so we can say that due to the rights we just our development takes place, and society's development also takes place. Yes, and it ensures the our dignity. Okay, so that's why fundamental rights are very very essential. Yes, the next significance is a democracy is of no meaning without liberty. Yes, we all know that equality and freedom are the two important features of democracy. Okay, so freedom, it means without freedom, without liberty, there is no meaning of democracy. So that's why we the second fundamental right is right to freedom. Okay, there are actually six kinds of freedom that we will understand in the a separate topic when we will discuss this right to freedom. Okay, so freedom is just being provided to everyone. We have the right to formulate our own opinion. Yes, yeah, and we are just given right to express our speeches and views. Yes, uh, so in this way we can say uh, the fundamental rights is included in constitution to provide freedom to everyone. Okay, because democracy is rule of the people, it is a rule for the people. So of the people, for the people, if there is rule of the people, it means that the people should have the right to express their opinions. Yes, they should have freedom to say what the things affect them. Yes, so that's why we can say it is fundamental rights are important, and that's for this reason it is included in the constitution. The next important significance, uh, it is given to all. We all know right to equality. Fundamental rights are given to all. We can say that irrespective of caste, religion, creed, and other differences, this is the political right which is given to every person. So equality is ensured by fundamental rights. So this is the importance of right to equality. Everyone is treated equally. Okay, everyone is equal before the law. Yes, so it ensures such things. That's why it is very important and it is included in the constitution. Okay, next, um, in the right to equality also ensures that brotherhoodness and fraternity. When we treat everyone equal, so we can just be as like brothers. Yes, so it will also ensure unity of our country, and unity and integration of a country is only possible when the citizens are equal. Okay, so that is the importance of right to equality. That's why we have included it in our constitution. Next, the rights are enforceable by law. Enforceable by law, it means we have discussed that the rights are justiciable. Okay, if the government is violating our rights, it is our right that we can move to the court to protect, to preserve our fundamental rights. Article 32, okay, right to constitutional remedies, that is also called the soul of the constitution. Yes, because this fundamental right to constitutional remedies actually preserves, protects our fundamental rights. We have the right to go to the court if government is not just fulfilling the things that are provided by constitution. Okay, regarding fundamental rights. Yes, so that's why we can say it is justificable. So it is important to just include it in constitution, because suppose we have given the you right, but we should also have the right to protect our fundamental rights. So that's why we call it the soul of constitution. So it is very important. Only rights, giving rights are not uh, just essential. To protect them, there should also be provision. Okay, so that's why we have included it, and Article 32, it protects our rights. So we can just understand the significance of fundamental right. Yes, next, our fundamental rights can be withdrawn in case of emergency. Yes, though we are provided rights, but in case of an emergency, uh, right to freedom, article 19, that deals with right to freedom. Okay, it can be taken away. Okay, we can say that in these days, during pandemic, during lockdown, it is a kind of emergency. We are not supposed to move to meet with each other. uh, we cannot gather each other at one place. Yes, so it is a kind of emergency, we can say. And our freedom has been just freedom of gathering or assembling, okay, has been just taken away by the government. Next, importance, and it is essential because to protect the people from this communicable disease, certain rights is supposed to just keep it aside when it is essential. All the time rights, asking for rights is not good. Okay, in such conditions we can see that government has the power to just withdraw our fundamental, one of the fundamental right, that is right to freedom. So sometimes it is very essential. So this is the importance of uh, fundamental rights and the rules. Yes, that we discussed article 19, that's why it is included. Next, the rights can be changed. Okay, suppose it is the fundamental rights which is actually creating problem, creating alteration in social structure. In that case, the there is provision in the constitution that by amendment, by changing in the constitution, we can just change our some of the fundamental rights. Like just we discussed, during emergency the right is taken away. So like this we can say, if it is needed, the rights can be taken away, will be taken away from us, and in that, and in the place the next can be given. Okay, so these are essential for a smooth functioning of the society, of the country, of the governance, we can say. Yes. So, and but it is, the amendment is not easy. Okay, so we can say that uh, fundamental rights check on parliament, executives. Yes, because with majority, two-third plus consent of states are essential to change any of the fundamental rights. So the parliament itself cannot just change. We have control over them, because just to pass by two-third, and state is not consent of half the then more, half then more estates is not just easy. Okay, so in this we can say that we have control over the executives and parliament as well. Okay, the Supreme Court just sees that which rights are essential and which are needed to be just removed. So there is, because constitution is interpreted by Supreme Court, so there is control of Supreme Court on such kind of things, we can say here. So these are the significances of constitution, and that's why they are included in our constitution. Okay, thank you.